Hey everybody, it's your old friend Boise, doing a daily sobriety video, a vlog. And today, we have to look, because I don't keep track too closely of these numbers, even though I do this daily. Today is day number 14,253 days sober, 39 years and 8 days. And the journey continues. Um, I had a prepared topic. I usually have a few in the canon. Basically, when you go through treatment, you'll get this book, One Day at a Time. And what it does is it gives you an affirmation for the day, a thought for the day, and even a prayer for the day. And they're all kind of tied into the same theme, which means like when you get up in the morning, you might just think, oh, just like the old Paul McCartney song, it's just another day, do, 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 do. It's just another. Every day she wakes up, takes a morning bath and brushes her hair. You know, it's the same old, same old, same old. It's just another day. And you get into a routine or a rut. And if you get into a rut, that's what people worry about with sobriety, is that you get into a rut, then you feel like you're going nowhere, even though you're doing things daily, but you feel like you're going nowhere, and the little superstar in your head goes, hey, you're not being productive. You're not being the center of attention. Oh my God, what are you doing? Are you a loser of some sort? Wait, you're just gonna do laundry? Well, it's something you have to do, right? You're just gonna clean the house? We should go to the club. You know, it's that kind of stupid juvenile stuff that goes through your head. Can't we live like we're a rock star or a rap star in a video? You do it for the night, but then you look like an idiot the next day. And if you keep stringing along, everybody's going to look at you like, what? Life, little victories add up to great moments. That's it. There's no secret. There's no magic to it. It's just the way it is. And so you have to have a theme or a topic. It's important, just for the day. Even like for me, I love music, and I'm very old school. So I used to get like a record for my birthday or an LP and save some money and buy one, and I would play it and I'd play it and I'd play it till it just insanely. That's all I had. I'd have the AM radio, but still play that. And then I go back and grab another record from before and play that, and that one got in the rotation. It wasn't like nowadays where you're like click, click. Oh, listen to click, click. No, you were more engaged in your investment in time, and you were more engaged in your investment in music. Today, you're getting a little bit of a sample of everything, if that. It's more like a fart in the wind. Did I hear something? Did I smell something? I guess not. It doesn't last. And people who live like that nowadays with their phones, and they're not living even in the moment. They're catching something viral, but their life is just not viral at all. It's very almost non-existent. And then you get into a rut, and then you doubt yourself, and then you despise yourself, and then you have all those similar feelings that you once had before, and there's only one thing that will save it, and that's being honest and being sober. But you don't think that, because your train has already jumped that familiar track, and all of a sudden you're going down back to party town going, yeah, they're going to welcome me in. And you know what? This is the greatest thing. And keep this in mind. And I'm being very sincere. I mean, I make a lot of jokes and little flippant remarks, and I always will. But the most important thing you need to remember, your enemies have the sweetest voices. Come on, man, let's go out. It's going to hurt. It could be your best friend. Come on. Hey, you're just stuck in the house. It's what you did laundry today, but come on. Also, that voice that's inside of your head, that's the voice of the enemy sometimes too. Because it will say, hey, remember when we got high? All this misery and this upset pain and this loathing and your frustration with life, didn't I make it go away? Didn't I? Aren't I your only friend who ever shot you the truth? Let's go. Come on. You know the feeling. Because because we can get rid of all that pain. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3, you're flying high. You don't have to worry. Your enemies have the sweetest voices. And that means the people around you that are tempting you. And that also means what's the voice that's tempting you inside your head to say, hey, let's chuck it all in. Sometimes you might get a temptation and say, oh, wife's out of town. It's just me and the cats. Speaking of which, it's just me and the cats. No one's gonna know. Unless I get arrested or I get caught with a hooker and arrested. But yeah, no one's gonna know, right? You can play this game safely. Can't we be safe with this game? Yeah, see. Your enemies have the sweetest voices. And it's just something you have to remember, because that's gonna be your downfall, your own self. And later on, you'll go out to hate yourself more for it. And then you'll have that burden on top of the original burden. The bricks just keep stacking up. They don't go away. You can say, well, that wasn't a good look for me. I'm sorry. Made an ass out of myself. There, I do bad things and make poor decisions, and I'm a shit person. So, yeah, we all even now? What? You mean I got to talk this out? I just did. I just said it. No? I got to go through therapy. I got to really put this out. I got to really dig deep, find out why I felt that way, why I suddenly felt like chucking it in. What was the thing that made me feel suddenly unavailable to myself? What was the thing that made me feel like I had to go back into this world? And even when you do go back into it, even after a while, you feel awkward because you know you don't belong. But another hit, and you'll forget about it. And then you'll think you belong, but you don't. You're still an outsider. And that's the part that was bothering you. And you don't have to be an outsider if you reach out to other people. You don't have to be an outsider to your family or your friends. And you don't have to be an outsider to yourself. Because there are times where I see things that I don't like in myself. And I'm questioning it and saying, well, you know, I really should look into that. That's kind of a poor look for me. When did I start thinking like that? Anyways, I was going to tell you, a friend of mine, thank you, Sandra, she sent me this thing, and she had it posted online. It's so cool. And it's a silhouette, black and white. The sky is gray. The person is dark. The building is dark. And it's like a giant bed sheet, how fitting, hanging off the side of the building. And it says, and he's hanging it up, and it says, it's a full-time job believing in yourself. No days off. And you know, it's true. It's true. A lot of times you're going to feel like you're on your own, because you are on your own. It's your life. You're on your own, and then you hook up with other people and commune with other people. So the two of you make a couple, the two of you make a team. A third person shows up. Maybe it's at work even. Then you got yourself a group. But you're still that piece that fits into the group. You're not the group itself. You are still alone, even though you are with people. And the only way you can not be, and I don't mean be lonely, because if you're expressing yourself, you're an island speaking to another island. But like Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton said, we're islands in the stream. That is what we are. No one in between. How can we? By the way, that was a Bee Gees song too, just in case you didn't catch that. But it's true. We are on our own, and we do things to connect with other people and get noticed. It's important to get noticed. But believing in yourself, it's a full-time job. Always. You believe in your sobriety, it's a full-time job. It doesn't go away. It doesn't ease itself just because you had a good day or a bad day. It's always there with you. It's part of your personality after a while. Just like being a druggie is part of your personality, and it never goes away either. Because I know how to behave like a druggie in certain situations too. Because it's like, it's just the way we behave. It's the language of interaction in that particular setting. The thing is, everything you do day to day is a grind. Life is a grind. Working out is a grind. Going to work is a grind. Getting up and having to get your kids to school so you can hurry up and get to work is a grind. Hurrying up, getting home. You forgot to get anything to eat. You didn't go to the grocery store on Sunday. Here it is Wednesday. Oh my God, I'm out of food. I got to swing by the grocery store, grab something that's quick so I can hurry up and get home and make it for the family. It's a grind. It's a grind. And the problem is we don't get gold records and we don't get applause for it. It's just nice if someone acknowledges it, your partner or your family, and goes, thank you. Thank you for that. That is really all you need. And that's a wonderful thing. Sometimes we take for granted, your mom's going to do it again. Mom's going to do it again. Mom's going to have dinner. Mom's going to have, where's mom? Why come she ain't here? Where's the dinner? Then they notice. And they don't thank every time. And I tell people, make sure you thank someone every time. Because if you stop, then people think you're taking them for granted. And I had this one girl that got really mad at me, and I said, look, I know you appreciate what I'm doing. It would be nice if you would just stop and just say thank you. I don't need a parade. I don't need you to throw confetti around me. I just need to go, thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. No, just say thank you. That's good. Because if you don't say thank you, I hear, okay? So make sure you say thank you to people. It's that simple, because they truly, after a period of time, hear, why you want that? And even if that's not your message, it's what you're conveying. I didn't mean to say that. You took all the energy to say, I didn't mean to say that, instead of saying thank you. It takes less energy. And we wouldn't be at this situation that you scuffed up against our relationship, the way I think about you and the way I feel about you. It hasn't destroyed me, but you scuffed me. Why did you scuff me? Why did you step on my toe? Why are you being so careless? Would you like me to be careless to you too? Little things. It's a seed of doubt that grows into something that, and if you don't ignore it, you're watering it. And it can be detrimental to your sobriety. It can be detrimental to your relationships. A lot of things can be detrimental because it's a full-time job, believing in yourself. No days off. It's a marathon. People ask me, well, but when I sobered up, I started actually running marathons. And people will say to me, that's incredible. You ran. Yeah, well, so you got to keep in mind, you're always running. It isn't a 440. Where's my medal? It isn't running a long marathon. Where's my participation trophy? Because there's no way in hell I won that one first place. But I made it. Do I get something? I get a certificate. I get, oh, cool. I got something. And then I go back to life again. The thing is, life continues to run. You run the marathon, whether it's your week. Oh man, what a week this has been. Whew. Get a little break. What's going on Monday? Oh, we continue running. Then pretty soon you feel like Forrest Gump. You're running from one side of the country to the other side. Whew. Man, oh man. If you look at it that way, it's kind of daunting. You just take it one day at a time, and that's where that phrase comes from. I know some guys that I can't even take it one day at a time. I got to take it 1 hour at a time. Hell, I got to take it a minute at a time. I'm second by second, minute by minute, second by second. Oh my God. I hope you get a little more relaxed with it. I'm not going to tell you how to fondle that sobriety, but I'm going to make a suggestion, because while these guys, while I was in treatment, they felt like I felt like they were hanging on the edge of a building going, oh, minute by minute, and they were just trying to convince themselves, hopefully they could pull themselves up on the building. What about you? Dude, I'm on the top of the building. I'm in a lawn chair. I'm enjoying a little sun. It feels good on the skin. I think I'm gonna go work out today because I'm getting a little flabby, but yeah, it feels good. It feels good. I'm sipping some lemonade here. I got a little coffee too, like double fisting it. Just chilling. Got one of those mirror things I can hold up so I can tan the turkey neck here. Is that possible? I mean, Thanksgiving's coming up. Bottom line is, you can enjoy life. You can enjoy everything around you. You can enjoy the little things. You can enjoy, it allows you to build to the big things, which gives the more meaningful things. These are the highlights when you look over your shoulder and you look back at your life. Certain things you remember. The cool thing about these little affirmations, it makes you think of something else. Sandra's little meme today it's just awesome. I mean, it means so much to me. I was sitting there gonna do a different show, and I saw this, and she inspired me. It's a full-time job believing in yourself, no days off. Besides this, you don't know who it is. It's a black image because the sun, the gray cloud, and it's gray, so it's not even sunshiny. In other words, it's gonna be a rough day or just a dismal day. You can't tell if that's a man, a woman. You think it might be a man. You can't even tell the race, and that's the whole thing. It's just a shadow. Oh, look, someone's calling me. But it's a full-time job, and he's hanging on a bed sheet. And the funny thing is, he's not even done hanging it. It's got kind of a bow to it. He's like in the middle of hanging it. So this is like a fresh thought for you. When photographers come up with pictures and movie directors, it's called mise en scène. It's a French phrase, which means everything in that frame is saying the story. Tells you a little bit about that character. Look behind me. It's Abbey Road, one of the best Beatles albums ever. Hey, baby, it's Frank Sinatra, one of the greatest singers of all time. Oh, look, Cats. Who would have guessed? Oh, look, guitar shop in Austin, Texas. Austin, keeping it weird in Texas. Austin is awesome. The thing is that when you look at things, you see things, and you can pull things out of it if you pay attention, and that's what's important. So anyways, thank you for joining me, and I want to thank Sandra for, it's a full-time job believing in yourself, no days off. Keep that as your thought for the day. Thank you again for joining me on the video vlog. I already forgot how many days sober I've been. 14,253 days. 39 years. Wow. I almost bit my tongue saying that. 39 years and 8 days. And the journey continues. But thank you for coming along. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for hanging out with us in the Temple of Sobriety. It's a tax-exempt organization, so feel free to donate. We help people with an outreach program that are struggling with drugs and alcohol, parents that may have destroyed their own family, their own marriage, between one or two of them or both of them, whatever. There's a lot of different scenarios when it comes to drugs and alcohol. But the bottom line is every single child is damaged from that. Not one gets away unscathed. And we want to make sure we help those kids too, because it's not their fault. Keep that in mind. But thank you. And in the words of Ringo, speaking of the Beatles, peace and love, everybody, peace and love. I appreciate you being here with me. I appreciate you spending your time here. I appreciate you doing your best to live a sober life and try your best to be the best you can be, because believing in yourself is a full-time job. No days off. Oh, you're so right, Sandra. Thank you for it all. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. I love you all. We'll see you on the next video, our daily sober variety little vlog. Thank you so much.